to my channel. It's your girl Janearl, and I'm right back with another video for you guys. Oh my gosh, if this is your first time joining this channel, you're welcome. Please be sure to click that subscribe button below this video to join the family. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And to my old and returning subscribers, you guys are freaking amazing. You guys are just the best. Okay, so in today's video I'm going to be talking about how to, should I say, curb or avoid or deal with postpartum depression. Oh my gosh, it's a huge topic. And postpartum depression is basically depression that occurs after childbirth. When childbirth gets so overwhelming, you know, when the stress and the loads, the stress of taking care of the baby, you're already in pain, you know, you don't have no time for yourself, you're already feeling stuck at a particular place, like you can't move. And then you can't even understand your body anymore. Most people tend to get depressed. I actually experienced this firsthand in my first baby. After giving birth to Janearl, I actually was depressed. Yes, because I think maybe it's because my first time, and then Janearl had colic, so she did not sleep at night, especially the first 6 weeks. Oh my gosh. First 6 weeks with Janearl was hectic. Was hectic. She was always crying at night. That even after breastfeeding, she still cries, you get. So most times what we did that time, my mom was actually around that time, but she was still not strong. She was very ill, so most times at night she couldn't really do anything to help us. So it was just me and my husband. And you know, first time parents, most times my husband would wake up early in the morning to go to work, so the burden was basically on me. I'll just be sitting down and be sleeping and be breastfeeding. Sometimes I'll lie down with her and she'll still be crying. You don't even know what to do. Then again in the morning, thank God that my mom was around, so in the morning I actually did not really do anything much. But the depression now came. Hi baby, leave there, okay. Then we now moved to the village, and then lockdown now locked us down in the village. Oh my gosh. That time lockdown, nobody could do anything. You could not go anywhere. Oh, and then there was no light in my village. You couldn't get fuel. We could not do anything. And that was even the time there was no internet. That was even the time that TikTok, you know, was now coming out very newly, and you know, people were just, you know, going on TikToks and doing that, and I couldn't even do it. Jesus Christ, I was depressed. But fortunately for me, the second time around, I did not experience any depression. Mainly because my baby is a very good baby. Like, he sleeps throughout the night. Yes. I have a baby that sleeps throughout the night. What a joy, what a relief. You know, he sleeps throughout the night. I'm the one that will now wake him up to breastfeed. Even when I wake him up to breastfeed, we are doing the co-sleeping together. Like, I'll pick him up from his cot, and then we now sleep together, because at that night I'm still very, very sleepy, so I can't even sit awake and carry him and breastfeed. So I just lay him beside me and we breastfeed, and the two of us sleep together till morning. So this baby has not given me that stress. And then the beginning time to my sister came, and my sister helped us a whole lot. Like, she was just taking care of everything for me that first few months. So that's why I didn't have any depression this time around. The fact that my baby was a good is a good baby, and then I got help, I didn't have no depression. So I'm just gonna share a few tips that I think helped me, you know, so it can equally help other mamas, so you would know, in order to avoid or curb, or what should I call it, prevent postpartum depression. The first thing I'm going to tell you, the first thing on my list, is get help. Yes, get help. Because especially in the beginning time, like after birth, the pains of labor, whether you did a VBAC or you did a CS, they are both freaking painful. Especially CS, because it's more painful after birth. So with CS, like you're a CS mama like I was, with all that pain, especially my first was equally a CS birth. So with the pain of CS that you can't even stand and all that, and then the pain of the stress of not sleeping at night, it's already overwhelming, you know, and then your boobs are leaking, your hormones are heightened, so you can easily get depressed. But if you have help, a good help, your workload will lessen, and you can, most times, especially when my sister was around this time around, she would be busy doing things that in the afternoon, like I didn't bother about food, how I was eating, how Brielle was eating, because she was taking care of it, Brielle's food and everything. So I had more time to sleep. Do you get? So get help. That is my #1 tip, and it's very important. You cannot do it alone. It's not until you are Jackie that you can take care of baby at night, take care of your toddlers, finish the chores at home a day before they will know that you are a good mother. Nah, you have to be well, you have to be well rested, so that you have time to be able to care for your kids the right way, and even care for your husband too. So get help. There's some husbands that are frowning, no, we don't need help, we can do it, my dear. That husband will come out, go walk. Oh. Most husbands do not even stay awake with you at night. I am fortunate that my husband actually is involved in all these things, so my workload is actually lessened because my husband is always there. Every time at night, most times, if I'm awake with my baby and I'm tired, I can equally give him the baby and also sleep, and he will not disturb me. Do you get? So, but there are so many other fathers out there that they can't do that. So you as a mother, as a wife, you know what works in you, you know what is happening in your home, and you know what is going to work for you. I advise you get help. Tip number 2, avoid stress. It's still the same thing as getting help. Avoid stress. If you know that there are certain chores that you cannot finish in a day, my dear mamas, leave it alone. Leave it alone. No, don't go kill yourself on top saying I want to be a good wife or a good mother. That's not what makes you a good mother. Yes, being able to finish, you're not sleeping at night, your body is already paining you, you are now going to cook, you are now going to clean. I'm not saying doing all those things, if you can do it, it's bad though. I'm just saying, watch your body. If you know that your body cannot handle all those stress, do the ones you can do and leave the rest for the next day. Leave the rest for the next day. If it's only plates you can wash it and go and sleep. Or if you have the money, outsource. Pay people to do these things and you can now rest. The same thing as getting a help. So avoid anything that will stress you, anything that will just, most times, especially the early weeks of giving birth, you see visitors will just be bombarding your house. Most times, some parents now, some mothers will not be like, with the pain and everything, they will try their best to, dress up and, just to please visitors. If you know that your body cannot carry that, please take care of yourself first. Even if you're going to delay telling people that you're back from the hospital, so you can, recuperate, you can get well first before you're able to receive visitors. Be wise. Don't do things to please others and displease yourself. If you know that once you tell people that you're back from the hospital, people will just troop in, and you know that your body cannot carry, receiving visitors at that time, please, either you just give yourself 1 week rest, 2 week rest before you now start informing people. That way also works. So avoid stress. The next tip I'm going to share with you is get enough rest. Get enough rest. When you rest well, not only will you feel happy, like when you wake up, imagine not sleeping at night and then you have an opportunity to sleep well in the daytime. When you wake up, you feel refreshed, you feel happy. Try to get as much rest as possible because you need it, especially the early stages of, you know, postpartum. You need it. Yes, maybe you've been breastfeeding the baby all through at night. You have a toddler, you have 2 toddlers. If you have help, other people can take care of them while you sleep. Get enough rest. Another tip I'm going to share with you is go out. Yes, I know most people will think you're a bad mom, leaving your baby, you know, and just to go out for 30 minutes, 1 hour. But please, if you hear a sound in the background, my Brielle is doing assignment, and this babe cannot keep quiet. She must count all the words and everything before she does do her assignment. So please pardon me, but I'm sure you can hear what I'm saying. Once in a while, if you feel so overwhelmed, if you feel that you can't take it anymore, once in a while, just go out. Take a walk, take a stroll, take a drive. Like go for a drive. You know, drive through somewhere. Go and sit out somewhere and, you know, just watch a movie or do any other thing than be at home. At least for 1 hour, or at least for 30 minutes before you come back. Just have a you time. You know, create time for having a you time. You can discuss it with your husband, with your partner. Please, can you take care of this baby for like an hour? I just need to breathe. I just need to go out to see things. So just let me go see the world. Let me know that I'm still in this world though. Because that's how taking care of a baby, a newborn baby at that, can be so overwhelming that you feel stuck. You feel like the world is moving on without you. You understand? So once in a while, if it gets so overwhelming, discuss it with your partner, with your husband. Take a walk. Go out. You'll find out that when you come back, you feel so refreshed. You feel so happy. And then you can continue with your duty. The next tip I'm going to be sharing with you guys is go back to doing what you love. When you're all healed up, go back to doing what you love. Because if you go back to doing what you love, you will not actually feel that depressed anymore. You will not actually feel left out of the world, you know. I remember during that lockdown that I was seeing other people doing TikTok videos and, you know, all that time that Bob Daddy was raining, you know, all those TikTok and all those videos that was raining. And I couldn't do it. I remember how angry and upset I was. But if I had been where there was good network, you know, no matter the lockdown, you know, I could actually keep doing what I was doing, keep making videos, because I found out that is exactly what I love doing. If you know me, you know that, hey, I can take pictures for Africa, I can take videos for Africa. I just love doing it. I just love being on camera, you know. If I was in a situation that I could go back to doing what I was doing at that time, during that lockdown, I wouldn't have been depressed, because no matter what would have happened, at least I know that gives me joy. So whatever it is, you know, that you usually do that, you know, makes you happy, just go back to doing it. The last and final tip I'm going to share with you is, if you've done all this and you're still depressed, please see a doctor. That's just the best advice I can give you. If you've done all this, you know, taken all these steps and more, and you're still depressed, talk to a doctor. And I'm very sure that they'll be able to give you that help that you need. To all the mamas out there, you're doing good. You're doing amazing jobs. Keep doing what you do. And don't do things to please anybody. Because what works for A might not work for B. You get? So do you and be happy. So, thanks so much for staying with me until the end of this video. Oh my gosh, that was just such a touching topic. So let me know in the comment section, have you ever been, you know, have you ever experienced postpartum depression? How was it for you? How did you curb it? How did you prevent it? And how did you get through it? If you haven't experienced postpartum depression, kindly leave also in the comment section. If you equally have other tips on how people can prevent postpartum depression, also leave it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for staying with me. Until next time, guys. Bye.